Hello again, guys, and thank you for joining another episode of On the Range podcast with Warhog Tactical and Kelly Defense. And thank you for making us part of your day. Big news this week. It seems like every week's big news, and I may say that a little bit too often, but this is game changing. And Rick and I were just talking about it. We started laughing, and we just said, "Hey, stop! Let's push the record button and let's get going." But I am Mark Kelly, and joined as always is Rick Hogg from Warhog Tactical, my very close friend. And we got a lot of stuff to spread around, a lot of good things happening this week. So how's it going, buddy?
Man, it's going fantastic, Mark. Don't forget, check me out at Twitter at Warhog Tactical. Had to get that shameless plug in there because, man, that's what this show is going to be about.
Yeah.
No, guys, hey, I appreciate you tuning in, for giving us your most precious commodity, your time. Some epic game-changing stuff going on, but thank you for tuning in. Do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that rating review, do everything you can to increase our reach and increase the freedom of speech, First Amendment. We are all guaranteed. Besides this platform, obviously Twitter, which we'll get into, huge epic change is going to happen. Don't forget, guys, please do me another favor. Go to warhog.com, kellydefense.com. Subscribe for the newsletter, but check it out. We also have OTR on demand. Both the pages right there on the homepage. Go click that, check that out. It is, man, we're super excited about that one as well. So I think that's kind of everything in a nutshell let's get this thing rolling, Mark, because I got to tell you, man, it's funny because you were talking about, we kind of hit on this a little bit pre-production, but here the Dems are instilling fear back into the public that, oh my God, freedom of speech, the world's ending. And man, I got to tell you, my hat is off to Elon Musk. My man put up, I think, $44 billion. I think 20 of that was his own. He got some other loans or whatever. But I'm going to tell you this, man, he is going to go down in the history books as the man who saved the First Amendment. And all I got to say is, for once, the old term, put your money where your mouth is. He did, man. He stepped up to the plate. He put it down because, again, you get the richest guy in the world. So let's think about it. He's a very smart dude, and he's fed up with these platforms. So it's gonna be interesting. Of course, already the rumors are out there that people are gonna quit and get fired. And you know what? I'm sure he doesn't care, because he'll hire the right people that aren't going to toggle backside switches. But here's going to be the thing, man. It's going to be curious to see, when that Pandora's box is open, what actually was going on back there at Twitter. What was actually being controlled.
That's a great point. Yeah, that's a very good point, because that's something that really hasn't been a whole lot of deep diving. When what's going to come out, that the way this place has been operating and what they've been doing, that's going to be very curious. Even Jack Dorsey kind of opened up that door just a little bit and took a peek inside, and published an article where he was quoted as saying that CNN was involved in some stuff during Ferguson and all this kind of tweaking, pulling the handles, behind closed doors. We all know what was going on. Come on. We're American people are not stupid. However, when you got the former CEO alluding to this and naming, what news agency that they were talking about, then of course all these other things have to be looked into. And it's going to be very curious, because if you're that company now, Elon Musk and his team that's, moving in to take over, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit, they're not going to want anything to disappear from here to now. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
There's, I guarantee, some of these hardcore employees are back there. They're destroying evidence, for lack of better terms, because here's the beauty with this whole thing. So now that Twitter is private, it's basically Elon Musk's company. Let's think about it. Zuckerberg went to Congress and basically perjured himself big time. And here's the beauty, man. Why did we bring Zuckerberg in to testify in front of Congress? Because it's like, hey, dude, gotcha. So here's the thing, man. The Dems are all panicky because they know what's going to come out. I guarantee Zuck is back there panicking. because two things are going to happen. This is just Rick's opinion. Zuck's probably, if we have, obviously it's probably not going to happen during this administration, but if we get a new administration change here in 2024, Zuck is probably going to get some silver bracelets on for lying to Congress. And then the other thing is, I think what you're going to see is Facebook and Instagram. It's going to be like a CNN Plus, man. They're going to have numbers drop. Everyone's going to say, screw you guys, because again, the shadow banning, the deleting accounts, doing all this crazy stuff. And Elon's already kind of come straight out and said, here's my game plan. I'm cleaning the platform up. All these bots gone. He's going to do something, and he hasn't said what. He's going to do something to verify that you are actually a live human being. So
yeah,
good, about time, right? I mean, common sense approach. Let's think about it. These social platforms are rubbish, right? They're so manipulated. They got so many bots, so much other crap, pumping just rubbish out there. And then you got Obama out there as well. He's on the panic street, right? He's backpedaling. Oh, geez, don't believe all this stuff you're seeing. It's like, no way, dude. I'm telling you, man, when I said 2022 is going to be a reckoning, I swear, man, this is part of the reckoning. They're saying about 6 months it's going to take him to kind of get everything sorted out. And man, if he comes out publicly and states Twitter, which we all know, but Twitter was back there manipulating. Twitter had umpteen gazillion freaking bots lying, moving, yeah, we purposely, hey, if you had this hashtag or this picture or these comments, you were getting booted. Dude, that is going to be a game changer. Mm-hmm. Now the Dems aren't smart enough, in my opinion, to sit. There's nothing they can do, right? The hatches, or the eggs already been hatched. So they're trying to do this damage control and tell you this is bad. Dude, it's not bad. The First Amendment is a good thing. And I just say this, man, I'm excited. I haven't done the tweets and all that other stuff for a while, because you know what? I've got nothing. That platform has not done anything for me. But I'm excited because I think here shortly, whenever everything, the backside gets worked out, I think you're going to start seeing true engagement like these platforms are meant to be.
Well, I think what you're going to see too is a lot of self-correction. Mm-hmm. It's going to all fall into place, because I'll give you a couple examples. Number one, when CNN, their execs are now starting to say, hey, we're going to start focusing on real hard news issues. We're not going to do the heavy slanted, opinion pieces on it. Oh, okay, that's new. That's happening pretty quick. Right after CNN Plus just lost, a couple $100 million doing exactly that.
Million. Yeah,
300 million, exactly that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you got these news agencies now trying to do the pivot and saying, hey, no, we're going to actually swing back to a, forget about that. We're going to be a normal news reported, hardline fact-based entity now. Dude, that's new as well. Why would they be doing that? I think it's because of exactly that. It's going to be self-correcting. The people, CNN, they should have known what they were getting into when they came up with the streaming service. They should have known, but I really believe that they didn't realize or didn't know how horrible and how much of a draw that it is not anymore. No one wants to listen to them. They want to hear facts, and it's just going to self-correct. Here's another piece to that. Everybody kept saying, well, no one wants to advertise on Twitter because, of the marketplace. I think nobody wanted to advertise at Twitter was because everybody would throw them under the bus. They'd start calling them horrible companies, try to put them out of business because they're associating with a free speech or a centrist group like Twitter, and they get booted out of there. Well, see, now, if everybody is giving their opinions, if it's a free, open-minded place of ideas, then it doesn't matter who's advertising, right? Because they're going to see everybody. You're not just going to hear the bad stuff about a Tide or whatever company, because everybody's going to have their opinion now. So everybody should be able to advertise there.
Sure. And you bring up a great point, right? Let's agree to disagree. The whole beauty with the First Amendment is I can have my opinion. You've got yours. Tom, Dick, and Harry, they've got theirs, you know, and you can say what you want. These platforms, you know, and again, I've said this before, I'm not a big fan of the federal government getting involved, but these guys have all violated Section 230. So under 230, they weren't responsible for what people said. And that was the whole premise behind it, to keep the First Amendment alive. But then they started doing all their backside algorithms, which we didn't know what was going on, and toggling this and deleting pages, and you violated this and yada, yada, yada. Okay, I got it. You're still, you know, a public forum, but at the same token, you're running editorial deals. And I think there was a couple times we got hit. The fact checkers said something about our post. Dude, there is no fact checking on my opinion. I can sit there and tell you the moon is 300 times bigger than Earth and is going to crash into us tomorrow. You can't fact check me and say, hey, dude, you're wrong. It's my opinion. You know, the part is, I think what you're going to see with Twitter is all these other platforms, they're going to go in the crapper. You know, Netflix has already lost, I think the first quarter here, over 200,000 subscribers. People are tired of, you know, I mean, these guys in this woke culture and all their crap they're trying to push, dude, people are done.
Yeah, and no one's buying it. No one's buying it. No one's paying for it.
No.
And they keep Disney, and they have to keep Disney. Yeah.
Disney stock is down 25%, man. 25%. What are you morons thinking? You know?
I'll tell you what they're thinking. They're thinking their ideals instead of putting a high quality product that people who consume it will want to consume. They don't care about that anymore. Netflix is a perfect example. All those documentaries and all these things they did for Kaepernick and Fauci and all these other guys, nobody paid for it. And they're paying these guys tons of money to be the talent or come up with these ideas. Nobody watches it. Subscriptions are down. It's just a total bloodbath of what we've been talking about this whole time. It's going to be self-correcting, and everybody's going to go. I think it's going to be quick. How quickly, and it's going to be dramatic. That I think all these companies will start swinging back to, hey, what do the customers want, and let's make some good product instead of talking about woke everything.
Well, they have to, right?
They have to, or they'll be gone.
The writing is on the wall. Okay, Disney, check it out. You're on the fringe of never being around again, right? State of Florida said, oh, you want to act stupid? We'll act stupid. All your rights and privileges that you used to have, boom, we're pulling that. You know, the stock's down 25%. People are tired of being indoctrinated with this crap. And I hate to say it, it's for the ultra minority, right? I don't even know half the crap that's going on anymore. I sit there and went to get my flight info, sex, male, female, and there's an X and a U. I don't even know what the hell that means, man. I'm like, I'm X and U. I said, okay. I sat there for a minute and I was like, obviously God has done something. No, he hasn't. So what is this X and U going on? But I'm just like, we're such a soft society per se, but like you said, it's going to correct itself. Things are going to swing back. And here's the deal. If you want to be an X or a U or whatever, I don't care, man. But this whole you can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. No. We can have a conversation about it. You know what? Try to convince me, you know, best of luck to you. But that's the beauty with this country. And it goes back, you know, to Elon Musk and sitting there. I mean, look at all the stuff he is doing and really putting your money where your mouth is to sit there and go, I'm going to make a change. You know, it's a bold statement. He's got the cash to do it and he put it down. And, you know, would I like to see a couple more things added to Twitter? Yeah. I'd like to see, you know, besides 140 characters, give me a little bit more, right? Sometimes you want to put a little more info out there. But I mean, I think it'll make an adjust the way it needs to be. And I think what you're going to see, like you said, the correction is going to be Facebook and Instagram. they're either going to have to tighten their ship, or people are going to bail, and it's going to be Twitter exclusive.
Well, think of this though, and I think you're exactly right. They're going to have to start paying attention to I think we forget how powerful the customer base is in the United States,
huge.
right? So then you have an entity like Disney, and they kept saying, well, we're going to get involved in politics. Well, they didn't expect to be hit in the mouth by Governor DeSantis. They didn't expect that at all. And I think that's the tone that's kind of changing. That's the flipping of the script, and everybody kind of getting together and saying, we're not taking this anymore. You know what? Yeah, you're going to owe us, you have to pay for this now. You don't get these land considerations. And what are you going to do? You're going to move Magic Kingdom? It's not going to happen. And they didn't expect it to happen.
No.
And the self-correcting it's really picking up speed.
Oh, 100%. But you hit the key point, right? This is what people forget. We the people, right? What a powerful statement. We the people. And then if you want to take a subsect of we the people, we the parents, man. Because let's be an honest broker. Disney crossed a line. When you start messing with kids, dude, it's unforgivable, man. And these parents, they're not going to sit there and subject their kids to this rubbish. So, companies go through this all the time. I mean, we do it just with the stuff we're doing. We're sitting there going, all right, what's the return on investment? If I do X, what is my expected return back? I can't believe, I don't care where your principles sit at. You can still have your principles, but from a business standpoint, you've got to make that decision to go, is it good sense for me to sit there and go, hey, Disney, you're supposed to be kid friendly. Now we're going to go 180 out and really start kind of going against the very morals that place was built on. And dude, it's showing. And like you said,
oh man,
this is all, everything's going to correct. Right. So I think like what Disney, the other part is, I think when DeSantis puts that law into effect, Disney's going to owe the state of Florida like $200 million in taxes.
Oh, wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, it's just like, you guys sank your ship for your principles, which is a horrible business decision. Now, I got to caveat this because people have said, man, Elon, he's a moron. What a dumb decision. $44 billion. Dude, my man doesn't become the richest man in the world being a moron.
By being a moron.
No. So, however, whatever his plan is, yes, to bring the platform back, if advertising, let's think about it. If he brings back a true platform that you can advertise on, everyone's going to be coming there, right? And what are they going to be doing? Injecting cash. Hey, man.
Yeah. Advertisers that would never be considered for Twitter will now be considered because all products, all ideas, within reason, of course, they're all going to be welcome. They're all going to be welcome, and they're going to want to be a part of it. It's going to grow swiftly. I think it's exciting times, to be honest with you.
No, dude, I haven't been excited about things in a very long time. And man,
especially this political,
God.
This political.
Well, but it shouldn't even be political, right, Mark? I mean, that's the sad part. Let's think about this. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever other platforms, even YouTube does the crap, right? If you just left the toggle switch open, let the content there, have the algorithm go, hey man, if people are looking at it, saving it, sharing it, whatever, okay, move it up in whatever your notch system is and let it kind of work itself out. But when you tally tick behind the scenes, that's the part that kills me is, from a business owner standpoint, hey, what's their algorithm I'm trying to beat? So I can't even post true content per se. Oh, look at this new firearm I have. Oh, I said the F word. That's right. It's protected by the Second Amendment. Bam, shall not be infringed. But you post a picture of a firearm on there. Oh my God, you're violating community standards. I'm not selling nothing dope. Why don't you, quit, let your bots skim through everything and read what the content has to say. But they don't do that. But I tell you this, I think the part I'm very excited about is, if you want to say, the human validation, however Elon's going to do that. I think I was listening to Mike Ritland. He was somebody's podcast. I forget who he was talking about, but he was saying, hey, number one, in order to get on social, have like your driver's license. Somehow that's tied to your social deal, and versus being, hey, I piss on my shoes 23, it's actually John Smith. So now you can sit there and go, all right, cool. Who is this bot thing person? I don't know. No, all that crap self-corrects. So, hey, dude, I'm not about just willy-nilly giving my info away. But again, if it validates to go, I'm dealing with real people, I'm game to listen to what his plan is. So
yeah, and isn't that really what it's all about, though? I want to hear what this person has to say.
That's it.
That's really all it boils down to. I want to hear what they have to say.
And I'd like a name,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, going back to, Johnny Tough Guy. Well, no, I can't even say Johnny Tough Guy. Mr. Tough Guy. Hey, Mr. Tough. Nice opinion. I mean, it's so unsociable, right? To that same point. Yes, is my handle Warhawk Tactical? Yeah, that's my business. I mean,
yeah, you can go find out who we are.
Yeah, it doesn't take a rocket doctor to look at going Rick Hogg, Warhawk Tactical, On the Range Podcast, Mark Kelly, War Dog Duco. I mean, it's not that difficult, dudes. So, but cool. You want me to have a personal page and then business ones? I'm not super happy how Facebook does that crap, because it seems to not work the way I want, but. But dude, I'm good with the validation. And here's the thing. Yeah. I'm happy, like Mike's comment of, hey, you've got to be 16 to get on this thing. I'm game for that. I'd almost say, hey, you know what? Wait till you're 18. Somehow prove you're 18, because there's so much crap on there for kids. It's like, dude, it's turned into a second cesspool, but like I said, I'll be excited to see what happens, man. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the blue check mark says, if Elon buys it, I'm leaving Twitter. No, you're not. You're full of crap. You're going to be around for all the comments. You're going to be around for the slew of people that start to join, just for, maybe not staying, for the long term, but to see what it looks like and how it is. Yeah, I don't want to hear that, guys, but we've already heard it, and it's predictable.
They say it all
every
the time.
Every election. Yeah. Every election.
Man, if Trump,
I'm moving to Canada.
Yeah, if Trump gets into office, I'm going to Canada.
Yeah, where it's free, under the thumb of Trudeau.
Yeah. So it's like, why are you still here? It's all this.
That's a good move.
Yeah. But it's all this trash talking, right? Oh, if he takes over, I'm bailing. No, you're not. You're such a liar.
No, you're not.
Now, because here's the only thing. As it sits right now, Elon Musk is the only dude, in my opinion, that has actually put up or shut up, right? Yeah. Hey, man, I'm going to buy the company. He came up with his number. I think it was $52.20 a share to now take this public company and make it private. Pfft, dude, he knows exactly what he's doing. Why did he go with that number? He's got something. He knows what he's doing, man.
You know what? Someone did say that there was some kind of it was $54.20, $54.20, something like that. Well, the $4.20 was the difference that they quoted to outbid him or underbid him in another transaction that the Fed tried to do. So that's why he threw that. It's not just $50, it's $54.20 or something of that measure.
Yeah.
He's such a sly cat, dude. That it was right in their face, and everybody saw it. Dude, he has gone savage on Bill Gates. Did you see the emoji they made with the pregnant male, and then he compared a picture of him and Bill Gates?
Dude,
yeah.
I said,
he just went total beast mode on his new company that he owns.
Good for him, man. And here's the thing, we got that freedom. That's, if you want to be a moron, we've got the freedom to go, hey, dude, you're a moron. You've lost your mind. Men can't have babies. It's biologically impossible. Quit dreaming. quit smoking crack or whatever the hell it is you're on, and let's get a slight reality check. So
yeah, and if your net worth is creeping closer and closer to $1 trillion, well, then you can buy any company you want. That's what we're allowed to do in this country,
dude. That's the beauty, man.
That's the beauty of it.
And the thing is, Mark, my man's just not pissing away his money. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah. I think SpaceX, he's got one, I think, that just landed yesterday. He's got another one getting ready to launch out. Hey, you want to go to space? Cool. That's like 50 million. I mean, my man's making cash hand over fist.
Well, he's doing great things to it, man. I mean, with it, the SpaceX, now he has that, and he has Tesla, and, now he's going to have Twitter, like, is going to be one of the largest communication social media companies in the world now. I mean, that's where you start to amass the power. You remember how it used to be back in the days, how these journalists, these big newspapers were very influential and powerful. That's what we're dealing with now. And he's got 3 of those big companies. And I really believe that he has his mind and heart in the right place. And
totally.
This has just been amazing to watch. It really has.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I don't know what his next move's going to be, but like you said, I haven't been excited for something in a very long time. Yeah. And he's no dummy. He knows that he's 3 steps ahead of his play as far as what he's looking to do. And I'm looking forward to going, hey man, let's see what happens. I'm just excited to be able to get back on a platform that isn't going to suppress what I'm saying. So I guess the true numbers will be, hey, versus my 100 followers I've got on Twitter that I've had for like the last, I don't know how many years. Maybe I might pick up 102, I mean, but dude,
hey,
that thing,
I'll be thankful for him.
Yeah, I am. I'm just not, I mean, the growth isn't there, so it's kind of sap, but dude, I'm not going to lie. I heard that. I got a little energized. I'm like, hey man, let's go send a tweet. Boom.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but talking about being excited, warhog.com, kellydefense.com, head on over there, sign up for our newsletters. We got some new things going on. If you hit the video training catalog, the OTR training on demand, it'll shoot you right to the website where you can stream and purchase and download all this great training. It's unbelievable. That's brand new. And another thing that we just launched last night was the new show, Romeo Charlie Reality Check, which we're really excited about. That's up and running. And here pretty soon, all that's going to be on Fire TV and Ruco TV. And we're super excited about it. Can't wait for it to happen. And always, we don't want anybody to forget the Patreon. So go to our Patreon page at patreon.com/On the Range Podcast. We have a Patreon group call tonight. So you can go sign up right now. And you can be, in the Zoom call tonight. So looking forward to that as well. But, this whole thing with Twitter has just been amazing. And I think this is going to happen quick because he threw out that 6 months pretty quickly. And you would think it would take at least a year to start swapping that over. That's a huge company. Yeah,
but, let's think about it. I guarantee he's got his kind of top tech, team guys already preset, right? They're poised. Hey, let's sign the documents. Boom. Once they're done. And if it were me, I'd be like this. Is anyone not happy that I own the company? Answer's yes. Hey man, there's the door. Have a nice day. Nothing personal. Best of luck to you in your endeavors. Right.
Yeah.
Get the right people in there. And again, I have not a clue what kind of crew it takes to run this thing, but I guarantee he's got his top executive team already set, poised, ready to jump in there and go. And then it's just a matter of taking the minions. Hey man, you don't like your job, you don't like me, cool, beat it. And you just clean house, man. It's nothing personal. It's you
all the chief officers, all the heads of departments, all the lever pullers, they're all gone.
Oh yeah.
They're all gone. They're going to be gone in 6 months. You might want to start putting stuff out there now. Before everybody knew what you did.
Oh dude,
Twitter.
It's
you better. You know what I mean?
Here's going to be the thing, Mark, right? It's going to be interesting to see. And again, I don't know the legalities, and I probably should do some looking. When you violate the First Amendment, or you violate somebody else's First Amendment right, what kind of crime punishment is that? Because let's think about it, man. When they find out, because it'll come to light what they've been doing, it's going to get ugly. And it wouldn't surprise me to find out that Twitter's been in bed with the Russians and the Chinese, working all their behind the scene bots and all their other crap to manipulate and everything else. And I got a funny feeling it's going to get ugly. But the end of the day, there's at least one platform that's getting ready to, kind of be the shining light or staple for freedom. So hats off to Elon and Twitter.
Yeah. And the other ones are going to fall in line. All these other, I think they will. They may still be a little hardcore, but they're going to fall in line or they're going to die just like Netflix.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
All right, buddy. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, man.
A great show, exciting times, and I'm sure we'll have a couple more shows on this because it's certainly not over.
Oh no. And I'm going to go send a quick tweet.
All right, buddy. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Check out that pregnant man emoji.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
All right, man.
Talk soon, Rick.
All right, bye.